Hello truth seekers, and welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the intriguing reality behind the enchanting world of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. We are here once more with the latest gossip that will shake you to the core. Today we are exploring King Charles's decisive move to completely shatter any illusions Harry and Meghan may have had about their relevance. Prior to plunging into this revelation, if you haven't already, kindly hit that subscribe button and enable notifications. You wouldn't want to miss out on the captivating content we have in store for you. Now, the recently crowned monarch has made a strategic move by granting Prince Andrew, yes, Andrew, the disgraced uncle, actual residency rights at Harry and Meghan's beloved Frogmore cottage. This very residence was a gift from Granny on their wedding day, likely stirring dreams in Meghan's mind of being a duchess with unrestricted access to the palace grounds. King Charles's surprising decision is truly a stroke of genius. By reassigning Frogmore Cottage to Prince Andrew, King Charles has not only made a statement about Harry and Meghan's position in the royal hierarchy but has also dealt a significant blow to their perceived status and influence. The cottage, a charming historical abode, symbolized their ties to the royal family, a physical reminder of the monarchy they were once part of. Chuck just dealt the final blow to these two clowns, stripping them of their illusions of grandeur. Meghan must have thrown a fit, revealing her true colors as a narcissistic banshee. She believed in her fairy tale of being an American princess, cherishing Frogmore as their summer retreat. Now, reality hits hard as they watch her uncle take residence there, while they live in their tacky montage mansion, a far cry from their royal dreams. Losing Frogmore symbolizes their dramatic downfall, once a sanctuary now tainted by their loss of privilege. The transfer to scandal-ridden Prince Andrew emphasizes their rift with the royal family, shedding light on the family's desire to distance from their turmoil. Towards the conclusion, King Charles's strategic maneuver stands as a potent reminder of the long-standing impact of the monarchy and the delicate balance of royal favor. Harry and Meghan have received a harsh lesson in the realities of royal life, a realm where status and privilege can be as transient as the shifting tides. Due to your desperate need for attention and victimization, you have overstayed your welcome to an extreme degree. How deeply must this wound Harry's pride? Not only is his own brother about to reside in their coveted royal residence, but the disgrace tainting the monarchy now occupies their luxurious abode while Harry endures a lower-tier status in California, his reputation tarnished from the turmoil he caused. Is there any semblance of self-respect remaining in this man? Being outmaneuvered so significantly by his own father must sting more than a provoked Yeti's grip. This ordeal foreshadows King Charles's steadfast commitment to curbing any challenges to the monarchy. The way in which Harry and his mustache marauder why yes very good did with that Oprah tell-all and scalding memoir is royal banishment in perpetuity. Enter King Charles, the guy who brought them to next-level irrelevancy and gives no fucks in the process. A real fucking kick in their face is that they will probably revoke their own belittling joke titles by giving their cozy cottage to Prince Andrew. The British monarchy is leaving no doubt these two rogue bozos will not be kicking it at the palace anytime soon. King Charles, with a headline if ever there was one. But the second you overreach and start burning my family's name to the ground, I'm officially in fuck it mode. The haters will say this was planned from the beginning and that Meghan and Harry are cancelled, downtrodden commoners whose freefall into obscurity has only been sped up tenfold by these cold, calculated power moves that remind them who's boss. Harry, who was the nation's favorite prince but now a man facing the control of the choices he has made. The California sun may no longer shine so bright, and liberty looks less free on the cusp of such a huge piece of the electorate. What had once been perceived as a hero turned martyr turned legend, in his self-imposed exile, now appears more akin to a coward and deserter of last resort and hater of the very agency for which he defines himself. For Meghan, the Hollywood actress turned royal figure turned Hollywood actress again, the move has not been a smooth one. Styled to perfection and always looking glossy, many revered the Duchess for looking dazzling and perfect before she was steeped in controversy and stepped down from her role. It was a high-stakes gamble, with all the disparity of being from the bright lights of American celebrity to the seriousness of British royalty. What began as a seemingly beneficial modern upgrade became wrapped up within a series of controversies and public relations nightmares. The Oprah interview would her magnum opus, an opportunity for them to finally get their side of the story out there, and to get the public on their side. But it spectacularly backfired. Instead of victims of accusations and revelations, they came across as opportunists staking out their own game, who would even set ablaze the bridges for their own gain. The memoir, though a well-meaning attempt at additional context, only poured gasoline on the flames, solidifying in the minds of some that their complaints were driven more by revenge than systemic grievances. Charles has shown he will take the responsibilities of king seriously and is the custodian of an institution that should be bowled to as a symbol of respect and tradition. His choice nullifying their previous house is a stern warning: nobody who defies and betrays earns a prize. This is the most important act, turning a new leaf. It does illustrate, however, how seriously the monarchy views their behavior and the steps it is prepared to take to preserve its reputation. The two loom large over the rest, and while their titles have not yet been stripped, the possibility certainly exists. It would simply be the nail in the coffin of their entire royal hopes and confirm them as the outsiders. That for the monarchy betokens a step to power, bringing in and keeping their position. It serves as a grim warning for Harry and Meghan of what happens if you change your mind. This will go down as a cautionary moment in the grand scheme of the British monarchy. It shows the tightrope walk between personal liberties and social responsibility, and the cost of deviating. While Meghan and Harry tread through their new path, the world, curious yet schadenfreudian, observations the disentangling of a contemporary royal tale. Their inflated egos have ruined them now amongst the context of palatial opulence which they so rightly deserve. Now the only thing standing in the way is an imminent multi-million-dollar defamation and libel lawsuit, which might just be enough to wipe these clowns off the face of the earth and transform them back into the beloved working-class citizens they once were. Then at least they will know what a dollar is worth, when they have squandered all of their generational wealth and entered the global hall of shame. So join in, all of you, and laugh along with me, as we see King Charles position his chess pieces just so in attempt to protect the crown from these troublesome intruders. Well, the time of suffering through yet another mendacious rant from the disgraced one is officially over. Give these chronic victims the proper mirror they thus far should be exempt from, let them watch their shattering, omnipresent fade into a dull moment, replaying repeatedly the only epitaph they could pen together, before succumbing to time itself, a pithy two-word variation, a joke for all seasons. Watching a story that was born out of so much excitement and media spectacle spiral into a dramatic tailspin is fascinating. What was a storybook romance that captivated the world is now a morality play of hubris and falls. Everything they do just seems to dig them further down into that hole, with escape a light year away. An approaching lawsuit could serve as the death blow to their public personas, effectively annihilating the last trace of their royal appeal. The change from treasured, royal power couples to teetering on the edge of financial ruin is a vivid reminder of how fast fates can change. Inside the walls of Buckingham Palace, behind closed doors, it is not hard to picture the conversations going on, King Charles with his advisors planning with great care how to protect the reputation of the crown. One has to admire the careful, calculated manner in which they have gently shoved these one-time highflyers off to the side. Meghan and Harry have long been seeking attention of every kind, whether it's their constant whines about their victims or their relentless public meddling, and many of those who once cheered them on and rejoiced in their happiness have been turned away. Now that which was once hailed as a great act of defiance against a malicious system is now considered selfish quest for relevance. The irony is exactly this: hoping to be independent of crown shadow, they have allowed themselves to be scrutinized and laughed at more rigorously. We see this fiasco play out as a powerful lesson to be learned from arrogance goeth before a fall. Who once held a legacy bursting with optimistic potential for positive change that today stands as a mere footnote of caution in history. The narrative of Meghan and Harry is still unfolding, but the path is clear. It is a majestic fall that is being witnessed with awe and voyeuristic pleasure by many. How do you guys feel about this? Comment below and tell how it is from your point of view if anything similar happened with you. Stay tuned for more on our YouTube channel. Make sure you click like, share and subscribe for the latest from the social pages of our royal family. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for top royal family news. Goodbye for now.